Hello everyone, we are back for our third and final round of More Than Modern here at Grail Games. Hello.
Hey, and hi, and I'm very happy to see Hogaak in action. Like finally, I told Rian no, I want to see Hogaak in action. This is the best deck,
Yeah
and it's
man.
a treat to see two meta decks facing off each other.
Yep.
Two of the decks that you're gonna face in this weekend.
Yeah, if you're
There's
playing the
no
MCQ,
running away from these two decks.
absolutely not. Hi Porcupine Syndrome. Hey,
Hey,
what's up man?
so where are you from, Pocky? So Vijay is on Hogaak and Hanif is on Eldrazi Tron. Two very popular decks, and I'm just happy to see these two decks in action.
Same.
Um, Hogaak recently got hit with the bridge banning, and yet it is still the most played deck in the format. It speaks a lot about the power level of this deck, and great to see it. If
I
you guys
think
are considering it to play
yeah, I think it's just the power of the zero mana 8/8
it, zero mana
is
8/8
really speaks volumes about the deck. So
can
yeah.
beat turn 2 thought not a problem. But Eldrazi Tron, okay, he has
I mean Chalice doesn't do much, right?
Chalice is actually pretty good in this matchup.
Oh, you Chalice for
Shut for one, shuts down Stitcher Supplier,
oh yeah.
Faithless Looting,
Insolent Neonate and yeah.
Carrion Feeder. And if he's on a play, like yeah, just slam it. Pray for the best.
Oh, you're from Sweden. Oh, okay. Oh, you were here. All
Oh,
right. Thanks for
nice.
visiting, man. It's good to have.
And
Always good to have new visitors coming over, enjoying
yes.
Magic in foreign countries. You know, when I go overseas
Mhm.
as well, I like to drop by the LGSs in the
Yeah,
countries.
just to see like the player base and sometimes just the unique merchandise you can get at different countries as well.
Yeah.
And okay, Vijaya is on a mull to six, I guess, but doesn't matter. Like Hogaak and Tron, they mull a lot anyway, so nothing crazy is
I mean,
going
London
on.
makes it less painful to
Yeah,
mulligan, right? So it's not too bad.
definitely a keep here. Faithless Looting, Sitish Aspire, and some lands. Yep, decent keep. Even Satyr Wayfinder to find the future lands.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yep.
Seta Wayfinder fills up the graveyard as well. Very, very strong. I quite like how. I mean, I come on. I'm gonna be a bit like play a little bit of the devil's advocate. I like how the pieces of Hogaak play together. It's always fun
Yes.
to see how strong synergies come together. But
Mm-hmm.
when it becomes too oppressive, and it
Mm-hmm.
comes a little bit too, I can just win too fast and there's no
Mm-hmm.
counterplay, then it starts getting a little bit unfun to play
Yep.
against.
Individually, the cards in Hogang are very weird to play. Stitcher Supplier, people be like, why are you playing this card?
Yeah, but
Insolent
then
Unit is, it doesn't do much
uh
by itself, but the deck as a whole proves that, so it doesn't matter the individual card power level. Like if you have the right 75, your deck is good to go.
yeah.
And typical start turn one, faithless looting. You know,
Oh, I like how he drew two cards. I'm gonna do that from now on. Cause like normally what I'll do is I'll put two cards on the table and then scoop them up at the same time.
uh huh.
But what he puts one card on the table and then the second card he taps to show that it's just one card. He puts it straight into his hand.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
faster.
Oh, Gogari Talk is that a card?
Yeah, Gogari Sag, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
So
very
but
nice.
Hanif looks like he has Natural Tron in hand with Chalice. Yeah. Okay. He
That's a
has Natural Tron
pretty decent hand.
and all his dust as well. So he can stem a lot of the bleeding if Vijaya goes crazy. But being on the draw really puts him in a weird spot, I would say. So okay, Stitcher Supplier. Oh, he has the land into to cast a creature from the graveyard. Is it,
Can he? Is he going
wait,
off?
wait.
Wait.
He's semi going off. He has a vine in the graveyard.
Yeah,
So
the thug is
okay,
hold up.
I can't see the content of his hand. If he has a one drop
Yeah, he dredges it, right? Yeah.
Vengevine is coming back. If not, he can just looting again if he has in his hand. He is. Oh, is that Scavenger Grounds? Main deck
Uh
graveyard head. Even the Tron decks are
Fierce.
learning to respect the graveyard decks. Can he cut? Oh, it's a zombie. Wow. Oh wow. Uh,
Uh
okay, so Smooshu for 4. Um, Hanif can still come back. He has natural Tron, so he's gonna turn 2 Chalice, which is I think the correct play, and turn 3 all is dust.
yeah.
He, I
Pretty
mean, this
good.
is this is the kind of hand that that puts you back in the game on the draw. Like,
And then adding to that, Christian Wijaya not having the Hogaak
yeah,
in the graveyard yet means that Hanif still has some breathing room.
yep.
Alright.
He does have breathing room, and yeah, Chalice is pretty good. Even though the two clowns have already resolved, but this shuts out the carrion feeder
There
into
we go.
eating the grave crawler and growing big. So what's
Yeah.
going on?
So
2
now,
mana. Theta Wayfinder. Sure, he
okay,
just needs a Hogaak. Is
1,
it so
2.
hard to get a Hogaak in this deck?
Yeah, where is it not here
It's
yet?
with seas.
Absolute with no lands even. But I
Yep,
guess it fills the graveyard up.
yep.
So
And what's he thinking? Oh, just play a land, get back a Blagas. Yeah,
I
that's
suppose, yeah,
decent. And yep, beat you for 4, 5, 6, 7. Beat you for 7. That's
that's reasonable.
reasonable.
But like when you know the board wipes coming next turn, it's like just going
Yeah,
to hurt so much.
it's not normal for Eldrazi Tron to also play all these duns in the main board.
Yeah, I guess
It's-
now that they realize it's the only answer against this deck, then
Mhm.
okay, there we go. Very
Because it's
painful.
hard for the deck to actually get turn 3 7 mana. That's one. The
And second of all, you don't want to blow. Wait, no, it doesn't blow up your own board. But
yeah, it doesn't
the
blow up
fact
your.
that
Uh huh.
you kind of slow down your own game plan in
Yeah.
casting that one card.
So yeah, I'm pretty surprised to say the least that all it does is in Eldrazi Tron main deck especially. Even a triple temple hand cannot ram this thing up on
Yeah,
turn 3.
you need the Tron.
So you need Tron and yeah. I'm just what world do we live in? First I saw Eldrazi Tron with Oblivion. So oh no, what's that card again? World Breaker, and now I see all his dust.
We live in a modern world, like Rocco.
And okay, Hanif it does have that scavenger grounds in his hand. So if Vijaya doesn't do anything crazy at this stage, he's gonna be ahead. Like the all this does really saved him, and the graveyard deck, graveyard hit in later will really pull him ahead. So I think Vijaya is really not in a good spot. Not that he knows that there's graveyard hit in his opponent's hand, but he's
Like
casting what 1/1 and
has to hard cast the
yeah,
Golgari
Great
Thug.
Town, and he's casting the Carrion Field. This is the chalice test. I always do it, but he is triggering his Vengevine. It still triggers.
Yeah.
But yep, smoosh you for 6
Mhm.
down to 3, and okay, Scavenger Ground might not be good enough.
Yeah, now he's way too low to answer.
Yep, so he needs a blocker this turn. Oh, that's
Is
just
that-
all lands. Yeah, all lands is
he managed.
okay. Reality Smasher doesn't get it done. Block the Vengevine, but 2 attackers are getting through.
He needs
Yeah,
a
he needs 2
removal plus
blockers.
blocker or 2 blockers. Right?
I mean, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's removal if he means that all his does. I don't know. He has lens, scavenger ground. I wouldn't play the scavenger ground if I'm losing, only to like hide the information from my opponent that I have graveyard hit. Unless he can string 2 blockers this turn, which he can't.
Matchup.
Yeah,
Then
then I
that's
wouldn't
game,
have
right?
played.
Yeah. it has to-
I think information.
it's pretty important.
Yeah, denying your opponent from knowing you have a main deck hit, or it affects the sideboarding. Now, okay, I know that you're playing lands as graveyard hit.
Yeah.
He will probably cut on his answers to relic or graph digger or whatever, because he's aware that okay, you're interacting with me via lands, so maybe I shouldn't bring in these cards. So yeah, maybe there's something to consider. But sideboarding in this matchup for Vijaya, probably abrupt decays or what do you call it? The other
Force
one.
of Vigor.
Yeah,
No,
for
sorry. Force of
Assassin
Vigor is
Trophy.
yeah. Arab Decay Assassin Trophy, and then for the
For the chalice, for the
you
fat
would-
creatures. And
either Nature's Claim or Force of Vigor.
Nature's Claim is difficult.
Not as popular now as
Yeah, and
Force of
also the
Vigor.
chalice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You can't. I mean, you technically can Nature's Claim a chalice if it resolves. I mean, on Modo it will never resolve, but on paper you always do a chalice test. Like,
Yeah.
Nature's Claim. See how your opponent reacts. So something that I love to do, even though my opponent has a chalice for one, is to cast 1 mana spell. If it's a long drawn out game, they are bound to like slip up. I don't know, but
You know, like it's kind of interesting though. Like
Mm-hmm.
I personally, I would I would never do that. I feel too
Uh-huh.
bad, but it's valid. It's a legal it's a legal strategy. I don't consider. Yeah, that's the thing. Actually,
It's a question of ethics. I don't
I
know.
would argue like it should be viewed as cheating. But then again,
But yeah,
it's still on
the owner
card
of the
owner
card.
to recognize the
Yeah,
triggers. So
triggers.
personally, I would never do it.
Uh-huh.
But if you do it in a
I,
tournament, I
I
would
mean,
be
I
fine.
admit it. I've done many things which have illegal in Modo or even in rules and such.
I guess
I
because
was playing win and in. It wasn't really win and in, but one of the games that will definitely if I win, I will be in good spot for top 8 against
oh yeah.
Eldrazi, Tron, and Nature's Claim the chalice, and he said resolve. Yeah, okay, I'm good to go.
I
Um,
guess I guess it's because I hold myself to a very strict standard of gameplay.
yeah,
So
and dark arts. Sometimes dark arts get you fouled.
yeah.
I know a player which I'm not gonna name. Playing standard. Mono blue control versus something I can't remember. So that player had Carnage Tyrant on board.
Uh huh.
So end step he casts Merfolk Trister targeting Carnage Tyrant. And the opponent said
Oh
okay.
oh no.
So he attacked for little. No? So yeah.
Oh okay. I see.
Some things happen. So
Okay.
but just not gonna
Well,
name the player.
now I guess this is the reason why they're pushing for the advent of like online magic.
Yes.
You never miss triggers in online,
Yeah,
and
and
I think yeah. Now that I think about it, it's better. Dark. I personally I don't really believe in dark arts because,
mm-hmm.
but as it stands now, paper is very hard to enforce,
Yes.
and I think uh I think people should play Magic the way it was intended to be
Yeah.
played, which is as close to uh
The
the
rules
rules
as
as possible,
possible. Yeah.
right?
I agree, and that's why it's hard to catch the cheaters in Magic. Unfortunately, there are some well-known pro players who have been caught for cheating, and suddenly it changes the perspective. So, did he became a pro player because he cheated so far?
Or was he like, did he start cheating halfway
Yeah,
and
did he
then
get start cheating? I mean, did he start cheating after when he got into a pro player and then the stakes are higher, the money is bigger, and that's why he cheated. And
yeah,
yeah, so it's pretty hard to like. Sometimes you see this player and then you had immense respect for that player.
yeah, I
Reach
know.
that stage and then suddenly he got caught for cheating. He or she got caught for cheating, and then you feel very bad.
And it's like, who am I supposed to look up to now?
Yeah, and if this was Modo, it would be way harder to cheat because the randomization as
But I mean,
system and
yeah, but on the other side, there are players I know, like look in our community who are absolutely they are like the walking definition of sportsmanship. Okay, they
yes
play fair
yes
games.
yeah I
They'll call out your miss triggers for you,
mm-hmm.
even if it disadvantages them.
Yep. These are the different spectrum of people playing
Yeah,
Magic in general.
and
So
I think
mm-hmm.
I don't know about you, but when I play against, I have more. I enjoy the game more when I play against these kinds of players than when I play against dark arts. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I agree 100%. Um, if you play Magic like a lot and in on different circuit, whether LGS or the bigger ones like GPs and MCQs, you're gonna bound to face the different people. It's either the fair Magic players who's gonna rule lawyer you if you make a mistake, or the people that will try to cheat their way through, and you should be on guard and just if you don't know anything, call a judge. It's
Yeah,
never wrong to call a judge.
always safe.
Yeah.
I guess it boils down to whether or not you play
Mm.
this game for enjoyment or if you
Yep.
play it for like the money.
Mm-hmm.
Then I guess that's all. Cause I play for enjoyment, so I prefer more uh honest gameplay. Whereas if you wanted to push for the competitive side, then you would try to push
Mm.
every advantage you could get, right?
Yep, that's
So
true.
yeah, I guess it's a different point of view as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
I might sing Turn 3 Tron with Leyline. Oh.
oh, very
Okay.
fierce.
If this is Turn 3 Tron with Leyline and Vijay is in a world of pain,
Vijaya is
Uh,
in the world of Scoop Game 3.
but there's chalice as well. Oh, he drew the chalice. Oh, he has another chalice in hand. Doesn't matter.
Sip.
Ooh, it really looks like a turn 2 Tron
I think
with ley line
I think
backup, and now he has
I think he
chalice.
knows.
Okay,
I think he
Christian
knows.
is out of the game.
There's nothing he
I
can
mean,
do.
I'm not counting him out yet,
No,
but
but that's. I mean,
what can he do?
okay, maybe he bought it
This
in
cuts the nature's claim if he
to
plays.
force of vigor, and you shoot the.
Maybe, but I mean, he is a threat on board, but I'm not sure how long is they're gonna pay out. And yeah, he has Satyr Wayfinder, but I'm not sure whether he wants to play it. But I mean, his angle of attack now is probably to just hard cast his creatures and beat. Um, Turn 3 Tron with Leyline and Chalice means Hanif's hand is
Oh.
not threat heavy. So
Oh yeah, that's
he's
true.
counting on Hanif not drawing the threats and just
No problem. Just stop there. Easy.
Mills Vengevine, Mills Carrion Feeder, or even Hoogie, that hurts a lot.
Oh, fair game. Oh my gosh, dude.
And okay, that's a ballista. So I would wait for one more turn. Just crack. Ooh. Thought not.
GG.
Take the Vengevine. That's the only one you would take.
Go. That. Eh? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, there's the chalice check again in the
This,
top
this,
six.
this is the
4 lands and a
this is the walking
unplayable
definition of
Like,
Hogaak
Vijaya
hate.
draw land. This is really bad. Vijaya is close to no outs. And even if he drew the Assassin Trophy, what is he gonna attack? The chalice, the ley line. I mean ley line for sure. But he's such in a bad spot. But Vijaya is a player of good caliber.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna count him out of the game.
He'll
But
play to his outs, and his
yeah.
outs right now are topping into Force of Vigor and then re-establishing board control.
yeah, so
Pretty reasonable, right?
let's see.
Honestly, not that impossible. Like there's always like a like if he bought it in 2 Forces of Vigors, like what 1 in 26, 1 in 25. Those are some pretty nice odds.
Okay, now he has
To reach
Tron,
for.
5 mana, probably will drop Reality Smasher to close out the game. But I don't think he has Reality Smasher in hand. So if I'm Hanif, I saw the other chalice, I would chalice for 2 right now. This cuts the removal and forces Vijaya to only have Force of Vigor. So chalice for 2. Yup. I really think like Vijaya is really out of the game right now. He needs, even with Force of Vigor, he has a clock to deal with. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't
Okay.
attack with the Thought Not Seer. But
No
he's
bother.
so
He knows
ahead.
his opponent
Yeah.
is going to scoop.
So okay, that was just wow.
That is
R-
the side
your-
of Eldrazi Tron that you want
your
to
game
draw.
plan versus your sideboard card.
Yeah.
You couldn't get gotten more perfect than that, to be honest.
Yeah.
What? He had the turn 3 Tron. I mean, he had the option to turn 3 Tron, but instead turn 2 Chalice, just seal out the game with Leyline. So that's the, sometimes you just, I'm not sure whether lucky or what, but you get to advance your game plan as well as sideboard cards you drew, and that's how you beat the best deck.
Yeah, you know the interesting thing about what happened in MC4 was that people complained that a lot of the games just boiled down to whether or not they drew their sideboard hit against their Hogaak hit against Hogaak. It's just a matter of who hated the other person more. Which deck hated the other deck more. Sorry, not person.
Yeah.
Magic is a very friendly game.
Yeah, I mean, we have reached the stage where it is normal to main deck graveyard hit, and then that was before. Now we are not. Before that, people were main decking Rest in Peace, surgicals. That's the norm of the meta, and then suddenly, it is a norm now to main deck Leyline
Yeah, and
of the Void.
I can really understand the MC players' frustrations with the meta game because gameplay like this is very like you have it or you don't.
Yep.
So it becomes very pokerish, and no, I mean even poker is like you can bluff in poker, but there's not much
Yep.
you can do when you just don't have the answers, and it like the game just devolves into like like neo form.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like do you have it or do you not have it?
And this is
Coin flips, yeah.
this is just the stage of the meta we're at, where the best deck is played by a large margin.
Yeah, and I can't even blame the players for like playing Hogaak because it is strictly the best deck.
The best deck, yes.
And like there's this trend I notice sometimes in online games or just games in general where like people tend to hate on other players for using a strategy that's like inherently broken.
Mm-hmm.
But my stance on that is this: don't hate the player, hate the game.
Yeah, correct.
And besides, everyone has access to it.
Yeah,
Anyone can buy a Hogaak deck, right?
yeah.
Short
The
bar
mm,
financial things, but
yep.
that's a different story. So
Uh-huh.
the idea is that you have to just like, it's not really the player's fault that they
Mm-hmm.
want to pick the best performing deck. It's more like oh, Watsy didn't call that the band would
Mm-hmm.
not get this degen gameplay out of the meta game. So just have to live with it for maybe a few more days slash weeks. Hi Adams, hope you're having a nice day.
Hi Adam.
So
And yeah, if you are playing the best deck, the most important thing is always to consider playing against the mirror, and that's what happened in MC4, where to beat the mirror, they start main decking ley lines, and okay, a lot of players are very unhappy with the state of modern right now. But how much fixing can it ever be done?
I mean, modern by itself, I think modern has been alright
mm,
for a while. I think even like just before Modern Horizons. Oh
mm.
yeah, yeah. I absolutely love the RG Prison deck last week.
Sulaiman, was it
Yeah,
Sulaiman?
Sulaiman was on it though. He went like 2-0 split. So
Sulaiman
good.
is well known to play Blood Moon decks.
Yeah.
uh, he is in love with Blood Moon and removing lands from the
I quite
game.
like that deck as well. If he's like here again, I'll try to put him up
Yeah,
on stream.
he's not to play Ponza first before this. He just likes to attack you in an angle which makes you upset and angry at the same time. But it's just a playstyle thing.
Yeah.
You shouldn't blame the player, just blame the deck for existing, I guess. But
I think Ponza is a very fair deck.
it is a fair deck. But if he gets his game plan, it's very frustrating to
Yeah,
play
it is.
against.
A little bit like Lantern, right?
Lantern Ponza has a special place in MTG Hell. Just
Look,
saying.
it's like Storm and stuff. It's simple.
Yeah.
Just let me chill, lie my head on the table, and
Mm.
rest while you do your combo. In all honesty, without
Mhm.
cheating.
Mhm.
If the game is over, all right, next game. Simple.
I like it. Vijaya is asking anything before I play my turn.
Any ley line.
Any ley line basically, and Vijaya has to be like, yes, he know ley line, he multiply.
Yes lah,
So
good
he has a high
life.
chance. But it looks like Hanif has 2 Tron pieces and a temple, so his top decks can save him.
Nah,
Yeah, and Vijay is like shit.
looking good.
He has Tron. He has the potential of Tron, and he has a removal, which is dismember. Yep,
So
take the thought knot
that's
just
good.
in case he top Zack another temple. Stop the turn 2 thought knot and play it. So now dismember. I don't think it's an amazing card against Hogaak.
Yeah,
The
but
threats are quite recursive.
yeah, that's true. It's just it removes like maybe Vengevine for one turn and then comes back the
He comes
next.
back. It's as good as the benchmark hit you once.
Blue Eye
Dismember.
Control in the chat. Blue Eye Control but with can't pack instead of the Ferendis. Never seen it before. I think, but
Yeah.
like what Sheikh mentioned in the previous video, I think he thinks that the Khan package now is not very strong because
Mm.
of the heaviness,
The
the heaviness of
creature.
creature based decks. So maybe in a different meta game where it's more like control-y and slower, it
Mm.
might be strong.
And I'm not a fan of blue white control, so
Oh yeah, that too.
I'm not gonna like find myself getting updates on what's the best time to play blue white control.
I mean, the
So yeah,
idea is that Jace and Teferi are weak against creature based as well,
yes,
but they are not as weak as Karn into Mycosynth
yeah.
Lattice, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay. Vijay looks like he can Hoogieman this turn, so I would do it just in case he tops like a relic or scavenger grounds or something. Fetch land, play Blood Gas or another 1 drop.
yeah,
And then just play Hoogieman. It is something that Eldrazi Tron cannot get rid. I feel unless it's about white
all is
all is
dust.
dust. So and he needs 2 top decks to get the all is dust and Tron, and Vijay is aware that the Mind Stone was the card drawn. So yep, he's
Vijaya
not
is
afraid of the all is dust is only coming on turn 4
very very
earliest.
happy.
So he is in a good spot.
Yeah.
What is going on? Carrion feeder, yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for the advice. All the best to those who are playing MCQ this weekend. Yes, I'm not playing, but I do have friends who are going to be playing.
Yes, I'm rooting for them.
I wonder
Ooh,
who would take it. Modern has always been quite the popular format in
yes,
Singapore.
yes. Modern is the, I would say, preferred format to play in Singapore. Usually, if LGSs run modern events, it's almost close to full.
Yeah, I find like there was a huge shift from standard to modern
Mm,
around 2016, I think, or 2015.
mm-hmm,
Because in 2016, I still remember standard being the premier format.
mm-hmm.
And slowly after Kaladesh,
Uh-huh.
after the horrible standard sets, it felt like people jumped and never looked back.
Uh-huh.
So I would like to play some standard after the rotation. So we'll see what happens.
And wow, Hanif drew into the third Tron piece. So he's still live. He can top deck all his dust to get back in the game.
Man, asking for quite a lot, right? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, can't.
Khan the Great Creator, which is
Again, what can it
whoa,
do
what
here, right?
probably wish for Graveyard Hit, but the board is too strong.
Yeah, the bot is what he needs to answer now. So maybe he goes for graveyard hit and then top deck the all his
Yeah,
stuff.
all this this is the way he needs to win. Or I seen some list of Eldrazi Tron with Bridge in the sideboard, so I'm not sure.
Sorry,
But
what?
Bridge, the Ensnaring
Oh,
Bridge,
ensnaring, ensnaring.
but that stops them from attacking as well. But I think if he has the Ensnaring Bridge, he'll be more than happy to have it.
Yeah, yeah, it stops the Hogaak.
Oh, what is that?
Oh, he's
I
thinking if he wants to take the, don't take
Yeah,
this.
this is the showcase where the Wishtron is just not
Okay.
in a good spot. That's Breach.
Yep.
He does play Breach, but Khan is gonna die anyway. Uh, this just showcase the Lattice Lock is pretty bad right now against the creature heavy meta where I'm clogging the board and your combo is not gonna lock me out of the game.
Yeah, really not
Oops.
much.
Whoopsies.
Camera.
And okay, now that Vijaya is aware of the breach in his hand, this is the window to attack. Does he attack the Khan or not? I would attack the Khan
I
to get
think,
rid of the Khan,
yeah, yeah,
and the rest of them it
goes to face.
goes to face.
I
And
think it's correct
yeah,
to
because
kill the Khan now.
yeah, kill the Khan, because if the breach gonna lock you out the game and then with the lattice, then it's over. Yeah,
Definitely.
so he needs to kill the Khan and then hopefully draws an answer to the breach.
Yes,
But
please.
it is fine if Hanif is playing one card a turn. His hand, he has 4 cards in hand right now. So next turn he's gonna drop a land, a bridge. His small creatures can still get through and eventually get the job done.
Yeah.
And Vijaya again, popular for hard casting blood gas. So okay, what is he trying to look for? He's trying to find the most damage as possible this turn. Yeah, oh, reading Carrion Feeder. This is the modern staple now.
The my favorite modern staple is reading the
Yeah.
cards. No, because
Okay.
the interesting thing is like when you
Mm-hmm.
there's so many cards in modern, it's always important to refresh your memory on the oracle text.
Mm-hmm.
Wording is very important.
And yeah, so he can hit. Okay, he can kill Khan and 8, 9, 10, 11 to the player. That's pretty decent. But the bridge is really gonna drag out the game to a
Yep.
point where Hanif might top deck the board wipe. It's just a matter of whether Hanif top deck the board wipe or yeah, or Vijaya finds an answer to the bridge before the board wipe happens.
Oh, it's
So
opting to overkill the Khan because there may be
yeah, he definitely has to kill the Khan. Like there's no no
is
way
he
to
he's
he's
overkilling it, right?
no, because there's this member in his hand, so he's
Alright,
playing
yeah, he
around
has
this
to play
member.
he has to
Yeah, the Khan has to die. Like there's no way. So he's. I wouldn't dismember if I'm Hanif because the Khan is gonna die anyways. It's not worth it. So it's fine. Let
yeah,
it
you can
go.
hold the dismember. But what you hold it for?
I mean, Vijaya can't attack next turn with bridge, so it's fine. Just take it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Unless he's trying to unload his hand, then
Yeah, he has
maybe.
to unload his hand now, right? Because he has 4 cards in hand. He has to dump like at least because like the current feeder is 3
Yeah,
3. He has to unload preferably down to 3. More. Wait, bridges. I have to check the text again. More or equal?
equal.
Oh yeah, so he has to unload down to 3.
No greater. Sorry.
Oh, greater. Yeah, so he has to unload down to 2, right? So yeah, preferably he goes for the dismember now while he has the mana too.
Dismember the carrion feeder.
Was that double dismember?
Oh, double dismember is a. That's
Just
we double dismember the Hogaak. But Hogaak can't attack.
why
Don't
not
worry.
just no. Why
Yeah,
not just keep the Khan alive by dismembering two of the
yeah. That's what I would do.
yeah
But double
easy.
dismember, sick top decks.
Very sick.
Okay. What he's taking a bit too long to consider. If he wants to save the Khan, yeah, just go for the double dismember. But does he have the double dismember? Okay, I know he has one.
Oh, it means he
Yeah,
doesn't.
carrying feeder is the correct choice. It gets around breach sometimes.
Wait.
What's going
Yeah,
on?
that is double dismember, right?
Why would
Eh.
he kill the Hogaak? Why?
Oh.
Oh, this is really. He could
Oh.
have just won the game if he lattice, right? Breach into lattice. Oh,
Maybe he's
I'm confused. Maybe he's just thinking that the breach will get him there eventually. But
hmm.
I have a lot of questions right now.
Was there a counterplay to that? Right, maybe he was scared of Force of Vigor or something?
No, but he's at a spot
Oh
where
yeah,
he
when
could have
you
saved his Khan. Like, why wouldn't he do that?
wait.
But okay, yeah,
Yeah, maybe
maybe
no,
I'm
because Force of
saying
Vigor pulls him back in the game. He doesn't need mana to cast it, so maybe he would go Force of Vigor into the maybe also he didn't want to go that game plan. I don't know, but I would have kept the Khan alive at least.
yeah. Okay, but never mind.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, maybe it's a line of play. I'm
That
missing.
way I'm not seeing, but okay, he's gonna just drop the bridge. I mean, it's a given.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy is
Drop
going
drop the beat.
on.
Let's go.
Gogaritak and yeah, next turn breach. How many cards in hand is that? 3 cards in hand. Late. Oh, now will be 1 card. Gogaritak still can attack. So and
Easy.
Satyr Wayfinder. So yeah, it can't great. Oh, maybe that's why he that happened.
He has a
But he top
second
deck
one.
that
No, okay.
can't.
Yeah,
Oh,
because he knew he would top deck the
lattice,
second.
lattice. Get the lattice. Don't think. I mean, you lose to a breach either way. I mean, you lose to a breach removal either way. There's nothing you can do. Get a lattice and ooh, there's a lot of smashers in the sideboard. Why is the smashers out?
Uh,
Smashers so good in this matchup.
for fun.
Oh, I'm just so confused right now. But yeah, yeah. Wish for the lattice, and you're gonna win the game. Or you can even wish for the lattice. That's it.
Lattice is stronger.
Yep, lattice just locks Vijaya out of the game. So
Then how do you win? Oh, just
I mean, you got breach. He can ultimately destroy his own bridge with Khan, right?
yeah, and then that's
Mm.
Oh yeah, he will win with
Yep.
Then that's the lock.
He's gonna have the he gets the board contained, and he's gonna lock his opponent out from casting spells ever.
Very strong.
So let's just see what's the game plan right now for Vijaya. He needs to now if he draws an assassin trophy, he's in a position where what do I kill? Lattice or bridge? And Vijay is if I'm Vijay, I'll be really stressed out.
No, I mean like the bridge. Once the bridge comes down, he loses. So he has to remove.
the bridge
Sorry, the
first,
bridge.
but at the expense of not casting a spell ever again.
He has to take that
Yeah,
option.
I mean he can hit Khan,
Wait,
but
how much power is that on the board?
2 6 2
Isn't that lethal?
7.
That's lethal, isn't it?
No, but he can't beat through the bridge.
I mean, if he tops
Oh,
a
that's nature's
trophy.
claim. Is that nature's
Oh
claim?
my god, do it.
No,
If he top,
wait.
yeah, that's not I think. But if he tops removal,
No, that's nature's claim.
Oh,
I really think that's nature's claim.
oh my god. Oh my god.
Nature's claim.
That's GG, right? That's lethal.
No, wait. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He's short of 1.
Oh my god.
He's short. No. If he has a land, oh no, but land. If he drew another bomb, then Khan would die. Should have plus Khan. I feel wishing means stuck. He's just banking on the fact that the bridge will get him there. So he's choosing the line where he's just assuming the opponent is not gonna get rid of bridge, and he wants to go for the lock as fast as possible. And maybe
Yeah.
that's why he did. So plusing Khan with bridge, okay, makes him okay. He keeps the Khan, but it's not advancing his his game plan. Like he doesn't want to stay alive. I feel he's choosing the line where he wants to win. So I don't think
I think that's
there's
okay
any
that he should
that's okay. It
fetch,
might
but
not be the best line of play after seeing his sideboard and all the reality smashes are out. I'm still confused. But next turn lattice lock. No, if he plus can't, he wouldn't get the lattice, right? The lattice is in the sideboard.
no, as in minus next turn. But would he
Oh, so
have?
plus first. Yeah. I mean, that's also a consideration, I guess. But
Oh yeah, but
mm,
like, oh wait, then yeah, it's fine because the bridge is on the board, right? So like you
yeah.
plus first.
Anyway, you're assuming your opponent can't get rid of bridge. So yeah, maybe
Yeah.
that's a consideration. But I don't
Yeah,
know.
interesting. Like it's all the lines of thoughts that you like which one is better and
Yeah.
stuff. So I was just wondering. I'm still like wondering about the first can. Was there
Yeah, the
something I was
first can,
missing?
he should have saved the first can. So
Yeah.
maybe he's just
The dismembers, yeah, the dismembers. So I
yeah.
was just confused.
Yeah, this member bamboozled all of us. So and now he has a lattice in hand, and that's about it. He's dead then the following turn. He needs all his dust.
Absolutely, that's the only card that
All his
saves
dust
him.
or a blocker to block carrion feeder, but he is not in a good spot at all.
No problem, just top deck, easy, right?
Uh
Easy.
does he oh okay. What's that? Counter. I mean you can put counter on Wizardor Wayfinder. I didn't know that.
Sack.
Oh okay.
No, he puts on the current feeder
Okay.
sacks.
So he's gonna make a
No,
super fat what do you call it, carrion feeder and go for the one punch.
one punch, easy. Yeah, that sounds like the play.
And yep, Bloodgust comes back. And Hanif has now put himself in a position where um he's dead unless he draws a top deck. He draws a
All
board
his
wipe.
does.
All he does is the only thing or another bridge, which I don't think he has it in the main.
Yeah,
Because of
because
which
yeah, definitely not. They only play like one in the side nowadays.
ooh,
One of
he's
each good artifact.
Vijayas are making sure like there's no coming back. Show me the
Oh,
all is the oh
that's
he drew the ley line. I
ley
like it.
line.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic. So if I'm Hanif, I'll be like, I'm dead.
GG.
GG dates. But okay, never mind. It's
Let's play
okay.
it out.
Cast the lattice and see how it goes.
Okay, GG. Fantastic game. I like.
I'm happy we get to see two of the best decks in the format.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's like I even though some of the plays were like, oh maybe he should have done this. I like how it played out because it gave us a good chance to like think about what else
Yeah.
they could have done,
Yeah.
and like maybe see like yeah maybe it's thinking oh I was worried about the lattice coming down or maybe
Mm.
should have plused or taken the lattice earlier or like things like that.
Yep.
I think like matchups like these usually boil down to like the the very few win cons and answers and the
Mm-hmm.
fact that Christian top deck the nature's
The
claim
nature's
just
claim.
swung him right back into the
Yeah,
game,
that
man.
was the only way he could have come back. So yeah, good for him. Better lucky than good, but he's both lucky and good. He's both lucky
Yes.
and good. So that's the correct combination, I guess.
Yeah. So that's probably something I would think about as well.
Mm-hmm.
Whether uh playing around the amulet the artifact removal was correct or maybe
Mm-hmm.
you should have just went aggressive.
All right.
Alright, so something I'll think about tonight, and thanks for tuning in. We have come to the end of tonight's More Than Modern, so we're gonna see you guys next event, which will probably be next week, Legacy,
Mm-hmm.
on Tuesday. If you haven't already followed our YouTube channel, you can do so at youtube.com/GreatOrgaGames.
Mm-hmm.
We have all our replays there. Legacy Modern, some Standard and Arena if you want to watch that. And if you are in Singapore, you can support our shop, come on down, play some Magic at 83 Club Street.
Mm-hmm. Our address,
What's
Rio
our
Games,
postal code?
and you can just Google
Yeah,
it.
you can just Google it. It's on Google Maps, alright? And yeah, you can follow our Facebook page for updates on the in-store events as well as the stream. Alright, for now, this is myself and Sheikh. We are signing off. Thanks for tuning in. Bye bye.
Bye.